Morning, folks. Well, I said morning, it's actually 25 past 12 now. So, Vicky's just gone out with the Wumps, taken for a walk. I'm sitting here watching Rangers Celtic, and Rangers are currently winning 1-0. 24 minutes in, and Rangers are winning. No affiliation with either team. I've always liked Celtic's shirt. There we go. Vicky and our Finn both left footers, so I would have supposed that they're Celtic. I was brought up Church of England, so I suppose I would be Rangers, even though I don't believe any of that. Nah. Grew out of it. I believe I'm atheist, so don't make me a bad person. I ain't got a problem with people that got faith. Just don't interest me. Well, that's that. Diary entry. Saturday, 21st of March, pinch punch, first of the month, which I could have said if it had been before 12. Good afternoon, Simon. My name is Jess, one of the nurses looking after you today. Today is the day you have had your tracheostomy out. You're doing very well. We're still monitoring your oxygen to keep an eye on things, but everything looks good. You've also stood and then sat in the chair for half an hour. All the best, Jess. So there we go. My trachea came out today, 12 months ago. Rangers have just got a second. Yeah. It pretty much then, there's one more. Well, there's two more. One hasn't got a date on it for some reason. And then the last entry is on the 12th of March. So, there we go. Right. Baxter, update. He's doing absolutely grand. He's back to his normal self. He's running about like a lunatic, even though we're trying to keep him from doing that. We tried him, as I said yesterday, we tried him with the baby grow things and he just froze. So Vicky got some big boy pants for him, cut an hole in for his tail. This is what he looks like, you know. And to be honest, they don't seem to mither him at all. He don't seem to be that bothered about. I mean, the mum, she's put a little tuck in him as well, so that they fit him. Bless him, he looks an absolute little cutie in him. It just the scar on his tummy is fine. He was laid in bed this morning and we were letting me stroke him and tickle him on his belly near that and touch it. It didn't bother him at all. The only thing was the vets yesterday said that his scrotum looked a little red, possibly because he might have been licking it. So, ergo, we put him his pants on. So yeah, he's doing well. Bella's happy because she can get to play with him again. So, I had to laugh last night because he got up bed last night and Vicky was laid on the phone and I was sort of like starting to fall asleep, and he come and he nuzzled right up to me and just lay with me for almost 2 hours, snoring his little head off at one point. He was that relaxed and proper sort of like into me, which is nice because it's normally, as much as I know he loves me, it's normally, he's not a very pick up and be cuddled and hugged sort of dog. Never has been. And he might occasionally do it with Vicky. He very rarely does it with me, but he did last night and again this morning. He come and he laid next to me and let me tickle him and one thing and another. So yeah. Went out for a curry last night. Went to what do they call it now? Tandoori Hut. Georgie, daughter-in-law, had gone out with her workmates to Leeds for evening. We fancied going out for something to eat, and we asked our Finland, which it was nice. Like I said to Vicky this morning when she said, "Did you enjoy it?" I'm like, "Yeah." The only thing that was missing was Georgie, but it was nice. Rather than have our Finley sat in house on his own, bored senseless, it was nice for him to come out and have a meal with us. Had a laugh and good chat and whatnot. And we come home and we watch the remainders of the Brits, which I miss the days of Mick Fleetwood and Sam Fox hosting it. I miss the days when they'd have collaborations between people you'd never think of putting together. They came close to it at the end with Robbie Williams singing with two members of Metallica, were it? Anthrax, I'm not sure. A tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. But they used to be really mad collaborations. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but as I said, people that you won't exactly put together. But it's all this, people getting awards and, oh, I'd like to thank my team. Don't make me laugh. Fucking teams of writers, like a dozen people writing a pop song. Freddie Mercury wrote Bohemian Rhapsody on his own, for fuck's sake. And Noel Gallagher, you know, outstanding songwriter. Of which year? I like Noel, don't get me wrong. I'm not a massive Oasis fan. I prefer Blur. I get it, Oasis are the sort of band that when you're in a field with your mates and you're pissed up or you've had other things to alter your state of mind, there's no better probably than being able to throw your arms around your mates and sing along at the top of your voice. But they just never, I appreciate them, they just never really did it for me. But great song, you know, a songwriting award. I don't know. Dear. Anyway, so Rangers and Celtic, then it's Man U Crystal Palace, and then it's Arsenal Chelsea today. For once in my life, I'll be wanting Chelsea to win. Mixed emotions on Leeds losing yesterday, but I suppose it puts Man City one step closer to Arsenal not winning league. I don't bother who wins as long as it's not Arsenal. I just don't like Arteta. I'm very negative today, aren't I? I don't mean to be. 12 months today, 2 years today rather, should I say, not 12 months today, 12 months today, oh, Lady Hospital having the pipe pulled out of my neck. 2 years today, me and the King of the Mods actually went to see Jonathan Pie. I showed you a photo from when we went. Absolutely hilarious. It made me laugh so much, and we're going to see him again in November at City Hall. And the one thing, they always say, if you're going to see a comedian, you always tell if it's been a good show if you can't remember what he said. And the one thing that I can remember of Jonathan Pye's Heroes and Villains tour was him saying that his dad once said that Dennis Thatcher looks like a man who's just fucked Margaret Thatcher. Made me laugh anyway. So I will see you tomorrow. That's if the world hasn't fallen completely apart by then. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday. TTFN.